Hello traders and welcome to another video review. Today is Friday, August 18th, 2023. Let's find out what is going on the Forex economic calendar today. Overnight data were only in form of the national core CPI from the Japan, published at 1:30, and this time the national core CPI is in line with the expectations at the level of 3.1%. Completely different situation is in the UK, when the core retail sales and retail sales missed the expectations and they are dragging down below the forecast, as you can see here. So not that good data from the UK. Core CPI and CPI data from the Eurozone are the most important data scheduled for release today. Those data will be released at 11 a.m. and the market participants expect the core CPI to stay at the level of 5.5% and the CPI to decrease from 5.5% to 5.3%. So any surprise here will have big consequences for the euro dollar. So we will take a look at the euro dollar first, straight on after the economic data review. RMPI data from Canada scheduled for release at 2:30, and then of course we got some data from the CFTC. So the New York session, it will not be that much violate at all, as there is no data scheduled for release. So we will definitely take a look at the euro dollar cable and maybe at the Japanese yen. But now let's start the technical part. We are switching to the 4-hour chart of the euro dollar. So what do we have here ahead of the CPI data release? The first thing is that we need to acknowledge is of course the horizontal technical support line. 1.0834 is the level of the technical support, which is the key technical support made at the beginning of the July. So we need to get the bounce and continue to the upside if the bulls want to do something about this this downtrend or correction. It's hard to say right now because we are still above the technical support. So 1.0834, this is the key level for today. Maybe, just maybe, the end of this move looks like some sort of the potential head and shoulders pattern. Let me just grab some labeling here. What do we have? Head and shoulders, right? So what do I mean? I want this to be marked as the left shoulder. Let's say this is the left shoulder, this is the head. Okay, so that would be possibly the right shoulder. So it's either done on the level I'm showing you right now, or this will be the right shoulder in progress. So let's just leave it here. Okay, let it be here. Let's say this one is the right shoulder. So right now we are moving lower. Of course, let me just move it a little bit higher to the extreme. There you go. I think this is what I wanted to show. So the pattern is in the right place. So it is at the end of the move. So that's all right. Potential head and shoulder might be built here. Neckline is there. So if we are trading below this neckline, then of course the target is the head length from the technical support to the head top, potential head top. Let me just grab the price range maybe tool, so we are on the same page and we got this measurement 4%. So if we have the 4% measurement, then of course we can do it right now. So from the breakout to the 4%, the 4% is located at the level of 1.05. basically 1.05 is the next measurement for the head and shoulder. So let me just move it. Okay, let's do it right that, and then I will copy this. Can I copy that? No problem. Or I can copy this and I will move it again here, so you guys stay on the same page with me. This one is very yeah, very clear to see. So those are the levels, and the same situation will be with that. Just for everyone to see it clearly, let me just change this line. There you go. So that's basically what I wanted to show you. I want to count it from the breakout of the neckline. So this is how I'm counting this. Okay, so right now let me just put the last level here, potential target around 1.5. Let's say this is the potential target for the hand and shoulder measurement. So this is how it looks like on the euro dollar. Let's see if this is the correct price pattern that we should follow. Now let's switch to the British pound, because plenty of data is here. What do we have on the British pound? Of course, almost the same situation but the head and shoulders, potential head and shoulders pattern is not that clear on the British pound. However, what do we see here is as well, look, this trend line here, with roughly a breakout around this area. This trend line is quite long. It starts in the 2023, at the end of the May 2023. Here and here we have the bounce, new high, almost tested, bullish reaction, bounce and breakout, and then new low, and then new low. So as you can see, we are under the bearish pressure. It's clear as the sun, and now we are approaching this. We've made like a possible double bottom at 1.2620, but that's just because we got this level here. Okay, so that's the technical, of course, support. And right now we are locked in a narrow zone, roughly around this level here, roughly around, let me just, there you go. I want the one that is here. So that's the resistance. So we are locked here. Now we are waiting for a breakout, because the trend line was violated already. The possible breakout is to the downside again, to continue the down move, because that's the ease of move, right? The path of the least resistance is to the downside. The ease of move is to the downside because of the trend line breakout, consolidation, and then another low is waiting to be made on the British pound. So let's just have a screenshot of the cable. There you go. And last but not least, let's take a look at the Bitcoin. Why? Because we finally moved lower. The potential movement to the downside is attributed to the liquidation of 340 million worth of the Bitcoins by Elon Musk, apparently. So that's the news, and as you can see, the market is reacting almost panically to that news. The next target is located at the level of 24,730 and 53. So this is the technical support. As you can see, we might hit this technical support very soon. And now the level of very important level, by the way, and the zone, basically it will be the zone 28,760. That's the first level. 26,661, that's the second level, and 28,446. This is the key zone for the bears. So they don't want bulls to move above this zone anymore, and they will defend it to the bone, basically, because any breakout back up above the zone is very bullish. It looks like this consolidation here looks like a very corrective in nature. 8.76 is the RSI reading. I have not seen in plenty of time. Basically, I don't know when this RSI, no, so it's what, the 729, so that's the lowest level. 729 is really extremely oversold market on the RSI, on the Bitcoin. So this is the situation on the Bitcoin. We should see some kind of a bounce. We already bounced a little, but that might not be much. The local low was 25,568, so roughly around 7% we went down. Right now we are a little bit up, 26,500, but we definitely need to test this level sooner or later in order to see whether this reaction on a potential fundamental trigger was just a one-off thing, or maybe that will become a secular downtrend sooner or later. That's everything from me for today. Thank you very much for watching this analysis, and I hope I see you guys next time. Take care and bye bye.